alts. Some of you guys may be too heavy into alts. So this is interesting because it's charting the alts market cap, the entire market cap of all the alts discounted by Bitcoin, or you discount Bitcoin from it. And according to this, the alts have found the support and is ready to break upwards. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if I put any weight to this kind of charting. What I do know is logic. When you have a lot of money flowing to Bitcoin, it's going to get stronger. That's just a reality, right? Right now, you have a lot of institutions, a lot of big players that wants to dump tens of billions, hundreds of billions into Bitcoin. So, of course, it's going to get stronger. And if you look at previous cycles, Bitcoin has always moved the same way because Bitcoin leads the pack. But then, you know, when Bitcoin periodically takes periods of, I don't know, breaks, it consolidates, right? Especially when it's nearing the top, guess what happens? The money flows out of Bitcoin, and then it goes 100% into alts, and that's when the alts skyrocket. So you look at what happened in 2018, right? You see the alts market cap go up. That was the very first 2-3 weeks of 2018 because Bitcoin topped out in December of 2017. So it was like a full month of altcoin season. And I remember that was like my very first altcoin season. And I saw the likes of Tron go from nothing to hitting like $13 billion. Okay. And Cardano doing the same thing. And BNB doing the same thing. I remember picking BNB up when it was like $2. And then it's the same thing happened in 2021. Look at that big uptrend. Okay. What happened there? Well, a lot of alts did go up with Bitcoin. But when Bitcoin topped out, there was also like a peak where alts shot up a little bit more. Okay, so this time around, I feel like it's going to be the same way. But you know what? Maybe there is something to it. I will say this. Alts are much stronger now than ever before. So can we see a lot go up and trend up with Bitcoin while Bitcoin is getting stronger? Yes. We're seeing that already. Several standouts right already, like Solana's having a big recovery. Chainlink is having a big recovery, right? And several other projects are also having big recovery right now. So we'll see. Maybe this is true. Maybe we will see an uptrend in alts, right? Or maybe it's okay to just let it happen. Don't try to force it, right? Pepe. But it's not just Pepe. Others have also skyrocketed as well. Not skyrocketed, but they have been trending upwards, right? Obviously, when there's a lot of enthusiasm, what's going to happen? Retail investors will come back in. The ones that never truly believed, they're only in it for the pumps, right? And that's what meme coins do. Pepe, Doge, SHIB, and you got to throw in Floki in there. And then there's so many others in there, right? Pepe definitely is leading the pack. Is grown like 50% in the last few days. SHIB and Doge still kind of stagnant, especially Doge. It's just much bigger. It's harder to move, right? But you know, in the upcoming market or bull market, it's definitely going to. But as for SHIB, you know, they're still moving forward. Unlike Doge, they're not just sitting idle doing nothing, right? SHIB is moving forward. There's a new NFT marketplace called Pawzar. Yeah, that I guess exploded. So this launched a few days ago. And, you know, things like this are awesome because SHIB is now full-fledged L1, right? They have a chain. They have multiple tokens powering the chain, right? They have their NFT marketplace. They have a whole dApp ecosystem now. So they're full-fledged L1. They're not just a meme coin, right? So I think all these things will really help them in the upcoming bull run and not just wait like Doge, who is just basically waiting for Elon to do something. SHIB is actually pressing forward, so pretty impressive. And also, people are noticing that an indicator flashed, okay, prior when it flashed, it went up 118%. This time, it's flashing again. So SHIB going to have that parabolic rise once again in the future, quite possibly. I mean, they're still so far off from the previous high. So at the very least, look at that, right? Look at how many X's to get back to its previous high, and then put some more X's afterwards after it breaks through. And that's that's pretty much the same way for all the, you can look at it pretty much the same way for all the alts, because many of them still need to do like a 5x or a 10x just to get back to previous highs. That's only the beginning. And then afterwards, right, you could bump up even more. Chainlink, even though today they are down versus yesterday's price, they are still up a staggering 51%, okay, for the week, and 84% for the last 2 months. So obviously, Chainlink is one of the great winners right now, even outperforming Bitcoin by more than double. So Chainlink is coming in a big way. So let's talk about it. What's going on with Chainlink right now? Well, this came out recently. Vodafone, which is an absolutely huge carrier in Europe, right? And this Japanese company that I can't pronounce, Sumimoto. No, I can pronounce that. Vodafone Sumimoto team up with Chainlink, utilizing their CCIP to transfer data seamlessly across their network. Okay, so that's what they are doing. And this is a $32 trillion global trade ecosystem to help transfer important documents and financial transactions through CCIP, which is the layer 2, I guess, for Chainlink, right? It's their cross-chain interoperability protocol, but basically it's their network to transfer data between different chains and different companies, right? So 2 major companies utilizing Chainlink that kind of kickstarted, but it's not really that. They're doing a whole lot. Chainlink is so important in this space. They partnered up with Avalanche. They already had, Avalanche already, I believe, utilized Chainlink, but this just extends it a little bit more. Obviously, now if you're a dApp on Avalanche, you could access any API out there in the world and any chain that Chainlink is on, right? You can now do it at a lower gas cost. You can perform custom compute on any data with automation. So pretty big for Avalanche and Chainlink, right? This is what Chainlink, in case you're wondering what it looks like from a chart perspective, it has broken out of its channel and this descending trend line, and now just roaring upwards past $11, right? Just not too long ago, we were looking at $5, $6 Chainlink. Now it's more than doubled. And someone in the live chat recently said, well, I sold my Chainlink at like $8 or $7 at the beginning of the month, and now they regret it. I mean, that's the thing. When it comes to great projects, you never really want to just sell it. You rather DCA, because if they're great projects, they will come back and they'll surprise you. Sometimes they move in major ways. They're also upgrading their staking, allowing better staking, easier staking, more readily available staking. That is something that they're working on. And just want to remind you guys that Chainlink is also into NFTs, not so much from like a marketplace perspective, but from an automation perspective in terms of automating minting, for example, and their VRF, which is a randomizer, okay? So that's very important when it comes to, different kind of attributes to NFT. So basically, NFT projects like Chainlink as well, okay? So they're basically involved in anything. And I didn't even mention DeFi projects. Almost every single DeFi project uses Chainlink 2 for the random number generator, or for fetching data utilizing APIs. And now cross-chain interoperability, cross-chain communication using CCIP. This is the reason why Chainlink is so strong